Welcome to Ladyscorpius Tarot. I'm your host, Ladyscorpius. Today we'll be reading for the sign of Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the month of December 2025. This will be a 3-card general reading, so take the messages that resonate, leave the rest behind. As always, if you guys would like to see what's going on personally in your life, you may check out my website, ladyscorpiustarot.com, as well as my products that I have on my website, you guys. Shout out to my Aries. You guys showed a lot of love on the last reading that I did for you guys last month. So I'm like, okay, let me go ahead and make you guys number 2. Sorry these messages are getting out a little late. Your girl have been very, very busy this month. You know, for those who know, I work several different jobs. All right, plus running a business of my own. So your girl been busy with these holidays. But yeah, let's go ahead and get into it and see what's going on for my Aries and see what Spirit has to say. We're going to be using a different deck this time. We're going to be using my Oracle deck. My favorite Oracle deck at that, Sacred Symbols. And we're going to see what's going on for Aries. So let's get into it, you guys. Please like, subscribe, and share the channel. Universal Spirit, Angels, send God's messages, cards and ancestors, give messages for my Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the month of December 2025. What messages do you have for my Aries? What messages or what energy surrounds my Aries at this time for the month of December 2025? Spirit, I ask for messages on my clarity. For my Aries, 3 cards only, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the month of December 2025. What is coming towards my Aries, Spirit? What advice or messages do you have for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the month of December 2025, Aries? Aries. Ooh. Okay, we got a lot of cards that came out, but 3 of them, I thought it was 3, it's 4. So you guys got an extra card. So let's go ahead and get into it and see what these cards are. Wow, hold on. Okay. Interesting, Aries. Interesting. Okay. The overall energy we have for you guys for the month of December is Vesica Pisces. Some of you guys could be connected to a Pisces. But Vesica Pisces usually talks about very, very spiritual, spiritual. You could be very spiritual. You could be very deep into your spirituality. Some of you guys could be very intuitive or just been having a lot of intuitive nuances, like dreams, visions. This could be your ancestors also trying to send you some type of message or something like that. Some of you guys could be natural psychics or could be connected to a psychic and getting a reading such as this. Could be watching readings. But this is also, like I said, it's about visions, having powerful visions, dreams, psychic powers. Right now, Spirit is saying you have access to greater wisdom. All right. So you have sacredness in your dreams and your visions. So it's time to pay attention to that. Some of you guys could be awakening to something. All right. This could be new psychic abilities and gifts coming to you now. Some of you guys could, want healing or could be trying to expand your intuition or just been paying very, very close attention to your intuition this month. All right. Because you might feel maybe sudden changes. And maybe you could be just having a lot, like I said, dreams, visions, nonsense about something that's going on, nonsense. But yeah, let's go ahead and get into it. The first card we have is New Moon. Some of you guys could be doing for Cancer. Doesn't have to be. The second card we have is Wealth. Good energy. So let's see abundance coming you guys' way. We have the third card as Thunderbird Tracks. And then that bonus card that just wanted to come on out was Mask. Somebody's wearing a false self mask that's around you, Aries, or is it you? Are you wearing a false self mask? Are you hiding something from people? Do you not want people to see something about you or something that's going on? Some of you guys, it could be money, because I do see with the Thunderbird tracks here, Wealth and New Moon. This could be a new chapter. Maybe some of you guys had to end something or something new could have started. Rather, this is like a new form of abundance. You could have started a new job. You could have got a bonus. Some type of new beginning or new chapter is coming in for you guys for the month of December, and that's good energy. I do feel like with the Wealth card being here, you could have wealth coming in with the Thunderbird track, something you worked hard for some of my Aries. I do feel like, with Wealth being here as well, is like Some of you guys, if at one point in time maybe you felt like you didn't have enough wealth or you wasn't wealthy, Spirit is saying you were wealthy on all levels, mentally, spiritually, emotionally. Maybe some of you guys had to hit rock bottom in order for things to move forward and for you to like get back up on your feet, because you know we have the Thunderbird tracks here. So usually when you see Thunderbird tracks, that's somebody that had to hit rock bottom in order for them to rise back to the top. So I do feel like you guys could be rising through something. It could be bringing in some new money, like I said, a new beginning, a new chapter coming in, where it could involve money. Maybe some of you guys are hiding this from somebody, or you could be around somebody that was wearing a false self mask, not really showing you who they were. Maybe they could be around you because they see some type of abundance coming in for you. We are going to clarify and see what it is, but whatever you're going through, I do feel like it's new energy here. All right, so some type of new beginning is coming in for you, some type of fresh start, maybe a new project you guys are starting. Like I said, a new job offer or something new. Maybe some of you guys is wanting a lot of new energy into your life, some type of new goal. Some of you guys could have set some type of intention or had some type of goal or dream, and it's coming true or it's manifesting. And I feel like, like I said, whatever it is going to lead to some type of abundance, wealth. So some of you guys, if you've been working hard towards like getting money or getting some type of new position or something like that, I feel like, you know, you're going to be very abundant this month. And like I said, energetically, you're rich, or rich energy surrounds you. So this is like you drawing on like um the abundance. I mean, this is you drawing on the energy of prosperity, abundance, and spirits want you to know that you have everything you need physically, emotionally, mentally, and spiritually, okay? But I keep looking at this mask card because I'm like, who is this person? We're going to figure it out, but somebody could be around you wearing a false self mask, putting on some type of disguise. They could be trying to conceal something from you. This could be also be like altered states of consciousness. Like somebody could be in and out. One minute, you know, they this way, and next minute they acting different, like Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde. We're gonna see what's going on though. Okay, so let's go ahead and clarify and see what's going on for my Aries. Once again, you guys, please like, subscribe, and share the channel. All right. All right, let's see. All right, Spirit, clarify new moon. Why is new moon here for my Aries for the month of December 2025? Spirit, why is new moon here for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the month of December 2025? Give me a clarifier for new moon. Why is this here for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for December 2025? Clarify new moon, Spirit. Why is new moon here? Why is new moon here for Aries? Knight of Pentacles. So this is something that was slow moving. Maybe some of you guys, it took you a while for this new chapter to start. It was a slow moving start, but you got here. Maybe some of you guys could have been dealing with somebody that was moving slow. Things were just moving really slow, and you decided to get a fresh start. Some of you guys could have been dealing for Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, male or female. But I feel like maybe some of you guys could have put an end into this person because they were moving too slow. With the Page of Pentacles, maybe somebody was offering you a small offer. It could have been talks or messages about an offer, about money, finances, or something like that, and it was just moving very slow. Maybe some of you guys, like I said, you could have been dealing with somebody. For some of you guys, this could have been work. Maybe you had to end a job situation in order to go towards something new. For others of you, you could, like I said, could have been dealing with somebody that just wasn't on your level financially, maybe, and things were moving slow. In order as far as you guys like kind of getting on the same page. I just feel like some of you guys had to go through some type of transformation and end something, because we have the Death card here, Scorpio energy. So some of you guys could be connected to a Scorpio, but something had to end. Maybe you feel like you was only getting small offers. This person was only offering you something small. They were moving very slow with you, and you wanted something new. All right, so the Death card is here. All right, so this is an ending, out with the old, in with the new. Something had to die in order for something new to come in. So I do feel like maybe some of you guys at one point in time, you were emotionally confused. Some of you guys are definitely doing for water sign. Doesn't have to be, but or Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. But a lot of you guys had your head in the clouds at one point, and you were feeling emotionally confused, or this person had you feeling like emotionally confused, not sure. You could have had other options, or this person could have had other options, or you felt like you used the options. Whatever this was, I do feel like you started a new chapter and you had to end something, right? Because right, cutting the deck, we have the Ten of Swords and the Temperance card. So some of you guys had to really think about things. You had to, you know, temperance your addictions. Maybe you were really addicted to this person or a situation. You know, it took a lot of patience. Some of you guys had to leave something behind because maybe you even felt betrayed, or you felt hurt, or somebody did something to hurt you, betray you. Some type of betrayal was here. Some type of, you could have felt mentally defeated or defeated physically when dealing with this situation. If you could have felt like it was too much, like I said, somebody could have had some type of addictions that they had to control, or temperance. All right, patience, healing needed to happen as well. Right. I feel like maybe it was some unhealed situation that you were in, and it just wasn't healthy. Somebody wasn't accepting an offer. If this was like love, I feel like, because we have a lot of cups here, somebody wasn't accepting the offer. Somebody was bored and discontent with what was being given, and wanted to decide to leave something behind and go towards something new. Or some of you guys could be contemplating this at this time. Clarify wealth. Why is wealth card here for Aries? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the month of December 2025. Spirit, clarify the wealth card. Why is the wealth card here for my Aries for the month of December, Spirit? Why is the wealth card here? Woo, okay. Awakening. Some of you guys had an awakening about a situation. You had to wake up and realize it's time for you guys to like rise up to the occasion. Maybe, whoever you were dealing with, you could have realized that they were hindering your growth. They were holding you back from prosperity, wealth, abundance. This could have been somebody that you were in a partnership with, or trying to build with, or was building with. This could, for some of you guys, could have been a work situation. But I just feel like whatever this was, with the Three of Swords here, the Three of Pentacles, some type of betrayal, heartbreak, regret happened during a partnership, or some type of like the situation where you're trying to build with somebody and you awaken from that. You could have realized this person was not on the same page as you. Some of you guys could have had a spiritual awakening. You could have talked to like maybe a spiritual counselor or something like that, who could have like helped you see some things or gain clarity about a situation. Because I feel like with the Four of Swords here, you guys had to do some introspection. You had to go inside yourself. Some of you guys even needed to get some sleep because you were losing sleep because you had a lot on your mind. I just feel like at the end of the day, you felt like it was a lot of competition. You felt like it was like, you had to be defensive dealing with this person. You had to defend your wealth, defend your abundance, defend your prosperity, whatever this is. Because whoever you were dealing with in a partnership, I feel like they were coming in very malicious, or it was just a lot of, it could have been a third party situation as well, somebody else being involved, or just betrayal or heartbreak, with somebody not showing up the way that you thought they would show up, somebody being very much in and out the situation. We had the Knight of Wands, so it could be doing for another Aries, Leo, or Sag, but somebody was very much like in and out of the connection. I feel like it could be doing for playboy or playgirl that was just very much seeking sex, thrills, adventures, couldn't really build with this person. You felt like you couldn't really build wealth or stability with this person. And even if you guys were married to this person or had children with this person, it almost felt like you decided it was like a hard pill to swallow, but you had to end it. All right. Maybe some of you guys are looking forward to just longevity and being in a real partnership that's going to lead to something stable and solid. You don't want to deal with anybody that's going to carry burdens, because I feel like you felt like this person was hindering or blocking your wealth or your abundance. That's what I'm saying. Whoever you were dealing with, whether somebody you had kids with or dealing with, or a job situation, something was hindering you or holding you back, and it's time for something new. All right. Yeah, some of you guys felt like you was in a situation where you was carrying too much of the dead weight, and it's time to let that shit go. All right, let's go ahead and see why Thunderbird tracks is here. What's moving forward? What's moving up for my Aries sphere? Why is Thunderbird tracks here for the month of December 2025 for Aries? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the month of December. Why is Thunderbird tracks here? The Moon card, yep. Some shit will be revealed this month if it has not already. Somebody could have been hiding something, some type of secret. Once again, Ten of Wands. So you've been holding on to a lot of burdens, or you've been secretly holding on to a lot of burdens, and maybe even your family members and friends and peers don't really know what's going on, but you've been holding on to a lot of dead weight, carrying a lot of dead weight. You might have been holding on to secrets, or you may find out that the person you were dealing with or involved with, whoever this is, Aries, have been holding on to a lot of secrets. Okay, something will be revealed this month. The Moon card is like somebody's trying to hide something, but it's too much of a burden to keep hiding it. So I do feel like the High Priestess here in the Nine Wands, like, you're gonna find out about this. You could be sitting on this information and already know what the fuck is going on and just not speaking on it and just waiting for shit to be revealed on its own. Or you can literally be like getting a psychic reading, or Could be using your intuition, or maybe some of you guys are readers yourself. But I do feel like the Nine of Wands is like you're blocking this person. You feel because they make you feel like the wounded warrior, or you've been feel like the wounded warrior lately. Like you have to be on guard, you have to be on defense. You are protected. If you are dealing with a lot of like negative energy, heavy energy, or a person that's given to too many different people and fucking up the wealth and abundance, I do feel like some of you guys are just going to eventually like secretly cut this person out, or like let this person go. Or if you have, maybe you have not been telling like maybe your family members or peers about what's going on with this partnership or whatever's going on. But I feel like definitely the merchant is given to two with the Six of Pentacles here. So definitely somebody penny, like penny pinching, my bad. Or it could be penny pinching, but I also feel like this person is given to two different people. So rather they given to you and other people outside of the connection, or it's just like this person, like you're giving too much. It's not an equal give and take. Like you put in more energy or more money or finances into the connection than your person. That's what I'm seeing as well. It could be either or, and I feel like you guys could be married or have some type of stability together, or like live together, or family together, share some type of legacy. But yeah, some of you guys are definitely married to this person, because we have the Four of wands that wanted to pop out. So some of you guys are definitely married to this person. Some of you guys, it could be a Leo. But I feel like you feel like this person is kind of manipulative at times with the Magician card here with the Eight of Swords. It's like you're trying to find your strength to like overcome these obstacles with this person, but this person's kind of could be like, wearing a false self mask, or just manifesting shit behind your back. You could have manifested something with this person, and now you're feeling stuck and trapped with the Eight of Swords. This is somebody feeling stuck, trapped, or this could be legal issues that you may have to deal with. But I do feel like, maybe some of you guys, whoever you're dealing with, it could be like miscommunication going on with the Hermit card that wanted to pop out, Virgo energy. Maybe you guys are not really speaking to this person, or the communication is just like you could be trying to seek solace and trying to go inside yourself to figure out what to do. Yeah, because you guys are feeling like the hangman, like you're in limbo. You're in limbo. Things are just like stagnant. You're trying to see something from a different perspective with this King of Wands. Yep, some of you guys definitely dealing with another Aries. This person keeps betraying you, and you could have had their children, because we have the Queen of Cups, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, King of Wands, Leo, Sagittarius, Ten of Swords between you two. So some type of betrayal or hurt that happened between you two. And I feel like you guys are wanting to move forward. You guys could have water in your chart. You could be a Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, Moon, or Venus, rising. But I do feel like whatever this was, some type of betrayal or hurt. Like you're looking at the hurt, the betrayal, the lies that this King of Wands have created in this partnership or this marriage or whatever this is. If this is work related, maybe somebody could have been lying on you at the job, and it's like maybe you're taking some type of legal action, or you're just kind of like making things fair and balanced by getting the hell out of the situation and moving on and starting something new, finding a new job, whatever this is. But for most of you guys, I do feel like it's definitely relationship, because it's a lot of cups here. And a lot of you guys are trying to move away from something negative towards something more calmer. And you may even have children, involved in this situation, because the Queen of Cups, she is a mother. All right. Why is the Mask card here? Why is the Mask card here for my Aries for the month of December 2025? Spirit, clarify mask. Why is this here for my Aries? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for December 2025. Who's hiding something from Aries? What's going on? We got the Six of Wands and the King of Swords. So some type of truth came out, or some type of truth will come out, or conversations about somebody getting attention elsewhere. You know what I'm saying? Somebody getting victory within this connection, wearing a false self-mask, hiding something, hiding the fact that they're getting attention from other people. They could be well known or popular, or just get a lot of attention. But I do feel like maybe some type of communication could be had about this, or some type of truth could happen about this. Could be talked about. Maybe somebody need to cut something out, cut out these other people they're giving attention to or getting attention from. We got the Wheel of Fortune here. So, I mean, I feel like you guys are going to be moving forward. Whatever this is like you could be cutting out somebody. This could be you cutting out whatever's false, whoever's coming in with like wearing a false self-mask. You could be cutting them out your life. You could be focused on moving forward towards your destiny, new money, new home, abundance, a new chapter in your life, new car, maybe traveling. Just a renewal of self after you had to cut something out, because some of you guys you're trying to make things fair and balanced in your life, and it's like if you gotta cut some shit out, you're gonna do that. All right. Yeah, we got the Empress card. Some of you guys are mothers. You might have children. King of Cups here, Queen of Swords. Yeah. Some of you guys, it's like you had to have some type of conversation like with this person because we got the King of Swords and the Queen of Swords, so there's definitely a couple Gemini, Libra, Aquarius here. But I feel like Taurus, Virgo, I'm sorry, Taurus, Libra here with Empress, King of Cups, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces here. But I don't know, I just feel like you guys could have been in a relationship or something like that, and it's like now maybe you had to cut this person out. Um, Something was unfair. You needed to make things fair. This could even be getting legal advice for some of you guys. Like I said, somebody's wanting to fall self-mask. I do feel like children is involved. Some of you guys just want to take your power back and focus on your home, your family, yourself, self-love, self-care. I do feel like whoever you were dealing with though, like they could be in regret of what they did. Um, but it's just like it's too many people here. It's too many different people here. We got the King of Swords, the Queen of Swords, King of Cups, the Empress card right here, Knight of Wands. It's just too many people here. All right, and that's why I say even other people, like maybe friends, could be involved into this. Like got mixed up in between what's going on between you and this person. All right, but yeah, why is this Empress card here with clarifying the mask? Ooh. Yeah, because you're indecisive. You're unsure. You need to take action. You're unsure about this marriage. Some of you guys could be married to this person. The Empress card, you could be married to this person. And you could be unsure about moving forward with this marriage or how things are going to turn out with this marriage. Some of you guys need to figure it out. Like you do love this person with the Two of Cups, but you do feel like it could be somebody else in the mix because we got the Two of Cups and a Lover's card. So that's a choice between two lovers, or choices in love. So some of you guys may have choices in love, even though you love this person, you saw this person as a soulmate. Maybe some shit could be rocky. We got the Two of Swords here. Somebody gotta make a decision on it if they're gonna stay in this connection because of the love and keep dealing with this two-faced bullshit. Dealing with this conflict, competition, lies, and secrets. Or they want to go ahead and break free. And I feel like that's how you feel right now, Aries. Because, like, whoever you're dealing with, it's been a lot of disappointments or changes, fights, arguments, drama. Very indecisive. Could be maybe even, like, a lack of communication. But some of you guys know you need to make a decision on what you're going to do. This person's wearing a false self-mask. They could be showing up as pretending to be a perfect husband and perfect wife, but then behind closed doors may have other options here because we did have that Seven of Cups coming out with options and confusion. And then we got the Lover's card with, so this means it's a choice in love, all right, or choices to make within this connection. Five of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Somebody feels like they're being petty, so it could be petty, like drama between you two, petty arguments, tick for tat. Somebody can be trying to do some shit to get a reaction from you. Page of Swords, maybe you could be reacting to some shit that you went spying on and found out about. Some of you guys have been looking on social media, looking through somebody's phone, found out some shit, and it's like, you're trying to figure out, maybe you guys could even have some type of argument with that Five of Swords, and maybe you're trying to figure out if you should even work on healing this connection. If you should work on mending things with this person with the Star card, Aquarius energy. Should you heal this? Some of you guys are just focused on healing yourself. Something was divinely orchestrated. This happened in divine order. Some type of wish was fulfilled or came true. All right, or you could be wishing for some things to be revealed to you or for some things to come true. But I do feel like I said, patience is needed right at this time. But I do feel like as you go through this turbulence, new energy is coming in for you, okay? Some of you guys got new energy coming in for you. And I feel like whoever you were dealing with, this person could have returned back to you from the past. And they could have held on to you for selfish reasons. Stingy, wanting to control the situation, or just was stingy. Or they see how abundant you were. Sorry about that, y'all. But yeah, so I feel like some type of communication will be had. Aries here with the Fool card and the Eight of Wands. Some type of communication will be had. Rather that's you taking a leap of faith and starting something new and just having this conversation like, listen, I'm over this shit. I'd rather start a new chapter in my life. I want to leave this behind. I'm focusing on my abundance. I'm trying to go up from here. I don't have time for the fake, the secrets, the lies, the manipulation, the games, the different people here, the petty drama. I feel like a lot of you guys are just wising up and realizing that you're worth so much more. And whoever you were dealing with, it's just they were very much controlling the situation at hand with the Emperor's card. I'm sorry, the Emperor card. Aries or Taurus, but you were dealing with somebody that was like very bossy or controlling, very dominant. They could have had their own business or establishment. They could be their own boss, but I feel like you felt like it was an injustice with the Justice card between you and this person. This person could have been older than you as well. All right, but yeah, some type of injustice was here. All right, maybe things needed to be fair and balanced, or you guys could be literally divorcing yourself or separating yourself from this Emperor. All right, so that's what I have for you guys. A lot of you guys gonna be going into hermit mode. You're gonna be isolating yourself from the crowd, just going inside yourself, taking some time away from yourself, from people, to figure things out. I feel like a lot of you guys will be working hard, focusing on maybe like going back to school or learning a new skill or trade or just putting your head in the books. You're just gonna be busting your ass when it comes to work. I do see that, and focusing on your children, your home. All right. Some of you guys got a marriage to think about or some type of relationship connection, whatever this is. I do feel like it could be some type of apology coming in, but you guys feel like it's some type of it's illusions, it's fake, it's facades, it's manipulation. And if this is your energy, or if this is your story, let me know in the comments below. Give me a big fat thumbs up. But if this is your energy, I feel like Spirit saying there's something better out there, something new for you coming in. So why sit in this sadness and feel rejected or feel like you're not good enough, or somebody playing games, or they got all these different options and shit like that. If you bored and discontent and this person is coming in with lies and deceit, the Spirit is saying like you really don't have to hold on to this shit. This shit's an illusion. You have better things coming up. You're about to move forward. If you're going through this rock bottom energy right now, Spirit is saying you're about to shoot out. You know what I'm saying? So trust your intuition and have the courage and strength to know that, things are going to get better. Find your strength, find your courage, all right? Because maybe some of you guys might feel a little vulnerable at this time. This person could be putting you down, all right? But Spirit is saying tap into your passion because you are a fire sign. But place your passion in the right places. Too much passion can burn. So don't give all your energy to some negative ass motherfucker that's trying to hold you back and play games with you. Put your passion into work, career, yourself, your children. Spirit is saying it's time to meditate as well. All right, it's time for you guys to meditate so you can find a peace and balance within, and then set boundaries, because you got some people that try to overstep fucking boundaries, and I feel like people are overstepping boundaries, and it's getting a little out of hand. And I feel like if people don't respect your boundaries, Aries, they gotta go. All right, because you gotta put yourself first. But that's what I have for you guys. Let me know if it resonates. If it does, leave a comment below. And I will see you guys next time. Don't forget, check out my website, ladyscorpiustarot.com, if you'd like to book a personal reading. And happy holidays. See y'all. Peace.